about a year ago, like something like that, they're talking about putting shops here. They're still not here. They haven't put the retail units in, and you know, it's taken quite a while. I mean, anyone would think our Labour Council's got something to do with the development, because it's taken so long for anything resembling a shop or whatever appearing underneath this office blocks. On the former Harris site, they're building new business units, and hopefully some small businesses and shall thrive, and enterprise shall be encouraged in Ipswich, and we will all be prosperous. Our councillors must be absolutely distraught by it, but it's good that something's happening here. Yeah, the lock's still out of here, but we have a new barrel, because we've gone and bought one, and we've got the lock. We're looking for a screw to actually fit the lock now, because we've given up waiting for our rubbish Labour councillors to do something, so we're doing it ourselves. Right, one of the issues in Gipping Ward is obviously potholes. There's a number of them which I have seen, and David Ellesmere isn't concerned about them, and he said that he doesn't mind when the Tories on the council came up with a strategy to actually resolve the issue. Right, the travellers have now left Gippswick Park, and everything's back to normal, as you can see. Now, Ipswich has been susceptible to this because we have lots of nice parks in Ipswich, including 3 in Gipping Ward, including this one, where the travellers were. The reason it took so long was because the Criminal Justice Act wasn't strong enough, though lots on the left thought it went too far. And the other thing, of course, is where do they go? Because there is actually a shortage of travellers' sites in Suffolk. But anyway, it's all back to normal here, so people can carry on enjoying the park as they should be able to. Quite often throwing stuff out of their cars along London Road, and all the rubbish complex in the passageway behind me, all the passageways coming off London Road and Handford Road, and all the roads get all this rubbish from people chucking stuff out their car windows. I guess if you don't actually catch them and take the number plate, you ain't gonna do anything about it, so it's just reporting it and getting the council to clean it up on a regular basis. There you go. Anyway, this is an ancient right of way, by the way, that's why it's here. It used to go up to what's now Hawthorne Drive, which was part of Stone Lodge Lane, right up to where past the Stone Lodge, which was at the top of Stone Lodge Park. But anyway, that's enough of that. Anyway, further up this ancient right of way is a couple other things. Oh, don't ask me, it's always looked like this. It's always looked a bit iffy. Yeah, there's quite a few weeds growing along the passageway between here and Coltsfoot. I've reported it. The one from Coltsfoot to Astor isn't so bad, but I've reported that as well. I don't know why this is such a mess. Who owns what is probably a question. Right, now, the right of way is here, right, which is quite a road, you know, whatever. Fun fact, on an 1880 Ordnance Survey map, that road there, which isn't really a road, comes up to here, and then it turns into a footpath up the road to now Hawthorne Drive. The other ancient right-of-way in Gipping Ward is the original course of Kesterton Road. Behind me, it comes up from Lancaster Road, it went straight over Grafton Crescent, and you can see the footpath, can you? Now, there is an issue here concerning water coming out of drains and flooding the path, and in some instances the road on this bottom drive. I'll just let you look behind me. As you can see by the tide mark, now you can see it's still flooding. There. Obviously there'd have been natural springs around here providing for Gipping Ward and the cottage. And when they built Tulmarsh Gardens, obviously the water table altered, so where the springs were coming. And we see it's only got this bit now, but that might be because we hadn't had much rain lately. It's difficult. But here's the fun story. A local resident had been complaining to our lovely councillors about this for about 8 or 9 months, and he started getting rather irate because it was flooding the road, and it was actually, if it stays like that in the winter, we're in trouble. Anyway, he was actually being quite, he told one of our local councillors informed the resident that he'd been a councillor for 30 years and doesn't like being told what to do. Anyway, so the resident decided to contact me, and within an hour and a half they had the road dug up, and well, it doesn't seem to be as bad as it was, so, but I'm keeping an eye on it. If you live under a Labour council in a safe Labour ward, what can sometimes happen is the weeds around your signpost to your road can get so high that you can hardly read the signpost, like this. Yes, I'd just like to say that the Conservative candidate for Gipping Ward in next May's borough elections also has a number of other ward issues which I'm sure his political enemies would love to know about.